Hi, Sarah Mack here from withsarahmack.com. And this live will blow up your bank balance. So stick around. I'm going to share 4 reasons why you can be charging 10K for your coaching offer already. And having this conversation around, up living to whatever it is that your next level income goal is to be receiving for the work that you're doing as a coach. Having this conversation has honestly been the reason that I have hired coaches in the past, because I just needed to hear all of this over and over and over until it became true for me and then became my reality in being able to charge, promote, and receive 5-figure payments for my one-on-one coaching, which obviously completely changed my life and my business. So if you have been overthinking your pricing or feeling like you want it to be so much easier to hit your income goals in your business, this message is for you. And, I'm not saying you have to charge 10K for your coaching offer right out of the gate, or maybe you want to charge more than that, whatever that stretch price is for you that you would love to be charging. This is going to help you to shift your energy to be working towards fully and confidently owning and embodying and speaking and charging and receiving the money that you really want to be receiving for the work that you do. And to really encourage you to raise your rates from wherever it is that you are right now, because I just think it's the easiest, most powerful way to be making more money is to put our goddamn prices up and stop undercharging for our precious time and energy, skills, and resources. So this will serve you, and this will really speed up the path to feeling deep in your bones like this is totally doable and reasonable for you to be charging. So reason number 1 is that people out there want to work with you over everyone else on the internet because of who you are, because of the challenges that you've been through, because of the way that you've done what it is that you've done, and particularly for the reasons why it's been hard for you, and for the challenges that you faced and overcome. And, it's so easy to get caught up in comparison mode, like I'm not as good or perfect or whatever as other people out there doing the same thing as me. So it's so important to remember this, that people want to work with you because of where you are and because of the way that you've done what you've done. So, people want to work with me because for many reasons, but the many reasons of those are because I've previously really struggled with money and charging my worth. So that is a journey I know the pain of and have made massive leaps and bounds and transformations around. Also because I've been hella disorganized in the past and still managed to be making 5-figure months in my business. Also because I've been through chronic fatigue, because I've been through healing CPTSD and severe bouts of depression, and still made lots of consistent money in really fun ways in my business. So I know how to support others to do the same too, no matter what they've been going through. And that is why it's easier and better for certain people to learn from me than to learn from other people who just don't have understandings of those particular parts. People work with me for many other reasons, and they'll work with you for many other reasons too, but just know that it's the unique path that you've taken to where it is that you are that makes you so well qualified and well positioned and desirable for people to really want to actually be choosing you over everybody else on the internet. Because I've walked through the things that I've walked through, I can help people on the fastest path through a lot of those things as well. So reason number 2 of why people could and will and want to pay you the money that you want to be charging is because people have money. People are spending so much money all the time on cars, on travel, on school, on patio furniture. People are dying and passing on inheritance all the time. People are saving money. People are selling their house for a profit. There are so many ways someone can access 10K or 20K or whatever it is that you're charging. And if you're watching this, you know how life-changing your services are and how people really are missing out if they're not doing this work. So why the heck would they not spend it on working with you? And the truth is, and I've really seen this, people are either in scarcity stories about why they can't afford things, or they're resourceful and focused on creating opportunities for the things that they prioritize, for the things that they truly desire in life. And I see people who have lots of wealth, lots of money in the bank, lots of property, lots of possessions, lots of earning potential, still in stories of scarcity, when really it's a conversation of priority. When something truly is a priority, we create the resources, we move the resources, we prioritize, we create the resources, we ask for the resources, we find a way to make it happen when it's truly a priority for us, and everybody has that potential and that capability. I have proven that to myself over and over again when I literally have been so broke, have made priorities happen for myself, even when it looked like I shouldn't have been spending that much money or that money really wasn't available to me. I made it happen. And there are plenty of people out there doing that. The coaching industry is a $15 billion industry. Plenty of people are out there spending money on coaching. And I bet you have spent a chunk of change on coaching and self-development. So just remember, there are people out there like you who want to work with you. And this is so important to remember when those little stories come up, or when you do have a conversation with someone who, says that they don't have the money, or they don't want to prioritize, or they don't want to make it available to invest to work with you. It's so important to remember that. I myself have invested multiple 5 figures multiple times over in the past 3 to 4 years. People are spending money on coaching every single day. And you can bet that there are a ton of people out there who would jump at the chance to invest in working with someone as amazing as you. So any other stories that you have in your head that would suggest otherwise are literally limiting bullshit stories that are holding you back. So full permission to ditch them and confidently own your magic and get selling to the people who need you in their world. So point number 3 is because by not charging the money that you really want to be charging and having hang-ups around it, really what that results in is less outsourcing. It means less job creation in your team, which ultimately means less freedom for you, which ultimately means more fatigue, means less vibrancy, does mean lower quality work, actually ends up in you reaching less people, means more people staying stuck around what it is that you help them to move through. It means so many shitty things that simply aren't necessary if we simply allow ourselves to create abundant opportunities for everyone, for you, for your dream client, for your team. And everybody benefits together when we allow ourselves to step into that level of abundance and opportunity and expansive perceptions around what people are able to give and afford and pay. Versus you sat in your room, overthinking your pricing, not selling your stuff, ending up in the same place, just you on your own with too many unnecessary, unabundant thoughts. Way less fun for everybody. So that was my point number 3. Point number 4 is no matter how much we wish it wasn't true, money is required in order to experience more freedom. It is the fastest, most powerful, and simplest path to experience more freedom in our world. And I've definitely seen that for myself in allowing myself to step into earning more and raising my rates. It has allowed me to the freedom to not have to do my own bookkeeping because I can now afford a bookkeeper. You have no idea how much stress that has taken off my plate by being able to afford that. And, the freedom to not have to do every single little thing in my business because I can now afford a team and assistants. It's given me the freedom to work less and rest more, which has literally been the contributing factor to me recovering my health completely from 5 years of chronic fatigue. I have the freedom to pay for software that can do things for me, so I can do other more fun things like writing songs or going for walks. And money really makes all of this possible with so much ease and fun and collaboration when we really allow ourselves to come at it from this expansive thinking. So I really had to share this message with you today after I went on a rant in the call I had today with my mastermind, because I know how important this message is and how it can be so easy to think that if people aren't responding or buying immediately, that there just aren't people out there, or your pricing is wrong, or a lot of these limiting thoughts can come up which just get in the way of you continuing and persisting and inviting enough to get in front of the right people. So if you know that you need to be hearing this type of message over and over until it really clicks into place and you feel really aligned with your pricing, the prices that you want to be charging to help you hit your 5-figure month goal, that feels like a really good energy exchange for the work that you offer, then Freedom Club is the place for you. That is my mastermind. It's 6 months. It's a 6 month container for creative entrepreneurs who are ready to start hitting 5-figure months in their coaching business while having so much fun and creating more time and energy freedom along the way. And, I'm not going to force you into immediately charging loads of money. You don't have to be. There are many, many ways that you can hit that goal, and you get to find that the right path of least resistance way for you to do that. And it can happen surprisingly quickly. I was only charging, I think, 3,000 for my highest level offer when I first hit my 5-figure month goal, which was a 20K month. And I was selling tons of other lower price things as well. So this is not a specific method that I force people to go through. This is really just about expanding you to the possibility to be able to receive more money in whichever way feels the most aligned for you, whatever phase you're at in your business. So I'm offering $1,000 off this week only. Usually my mastermind is 5K, but until Friday it's 4K, and payment plans are available. So go to withsarahmac.com, click on work with me, and then Freedom Club to apply at the bottom of the sales page there. Feel free to message me with any questions you have, and please forward this message on to anybody out there who needs to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.